Hey guys, it's me Noah, back doing another deck profile with my friend Joe, who will be deck profiling.
My Sylvan deck.
Is there anything you want to say about the deck before you start talking about it?
Yeah. There's no side deck. This deck wasn't really a priority at the moment. I'm working on just winning tournaments with my Mermaids for now. But this is just what I have so far. First, 3 Martial Leaf. Martial Leaf, I like it. It pops the back row when it's excavated. It's like one of the best cards in the deck. Next, we have Hermitry. I only play 2 Hermitry because I have copy plants and all that. That's just whatever. There's no need for 3, and it gets really cloggy in your hand if you have no way to. If you don't have the field spell or whatever to get rid of it. Now, Princess Sprout. Really good card. Lets me add... Oh, this card really good for Draco side plays and Big Eye plays. Make my rank 7s. And... yeah. And its second effect to bring out to get your Sprout cards from the graveyard. Pretty good card. Peacekeeper. It's okay. It's not the best card in the deck, but it's alright. Honestly, I feel like this card does. Sage Coil. Really awesome card. Basically, when it's excavated, tribute a monster, look at the amount of cards from the top of the deck equal to the level of the attributed monster, and stack the deck. That's just...
That seems pretty insane.
Yeah. So you have Hermitry on the field, tribute Hermitry, and then look at the top 8 cards, and then getting them on the field is pretty easy. So when you excavate and you have it in your hand, you can summon it if a sylvan is sent to the graveyard. So it's just really easy. And what we have next, Cherub Sprout. Basically the only targets for what's her face? Princess Sprout. I mean, it's okay. Lets me get the level 1s. So it's so-so. Now, Kumo Shruma. Now, I made a mistake earlier. This blows up back row and Martial Leaf blows up monsters, which is better. But this card, when it's set, when it's flip face up, you'll excavate the top 5 cards. That's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty good.
Hey guys, how's it going, man? What do you been like? Good. You guys good? Wait a minute.
Rose Archer. This card has to be one of the best cards in the deck that's not Sylvan, because card is busted.
Care to explain?
It's busted because if you're going on the offensive and your opponent decides to Fiendish Chain you, Mirror Force you, or whatever, and wants to blow up your whatever, just send them from the hand, and you destroy the trap card. It's basically one of the best hand effect cards I've ever seen. Send them from the graveyard, negate the activation of the trap card, and destroy it.
That's good.
Sounds pretty legit.
I'm really thinking about putting in one more. I just have to try and find room. But for now, it's really good at 2. Lone Fire Blossom. What can I say about this card? Everybody knows what this card is. Card. Chain it and activate the effect, bring out the second one, and then go into your soul charge plays, bring them out again, do it again, just fill the field. It's really good to bring out your beat sticks and all that. Next. Dandelion. Yeah, it's a good defensive card. Hand's not what you want it to be, and this is all you have. Just set it and let your opponent swing into it. Coffee Plant. It's a nice tuner, but really helps with the Xyz players mostly. Copy the level, go into Draco Silent, or whatever.
Too good.
Spore, just another defensive play card. It's an okay tuner. Onto the traps. Polynosis. I like it. It's Judgment for plants, so that's pretty much all I can say about it. It's awesome. Fiendish Chain, just because Fiendish is Fiendish. And you have to stop your opponent before they stop you. Bottomless. It's okay in the deck. I like it. I might take it off or something. But for now, it works pretty well. Solemn Warning. Well, hopefully, if this card doesn't get banned in July, it's gonna stay. It just stops everything. And hopefully it stays. Compulse.
That's the card that should stay. We want that back at 3.
Yeah, this card should come back to 3. At least 2. But yeah, Compulse, it's
Too good.
Yeah.
Too good.
It's pretty good if your opponent brings out 101 and they can't defend it, and you just return it back. It's onto spells. Miracle Fertilizer. Brings back beat sticks. Brings back all your whatever, lone fires, whatever you want. The only downside about this card is that you can't normal or normal set when you activate it. But I mean, other than that, it's a really good card. What else can I? MSD for pesky back rows. I mean, I might take one out because I have the Kumo.
It's normal.
But two is good for the deck. on Sylvania. This card starts everything in the deck. If you don't have this card starting hand, it's pretty hard to get the deck going. And your opponent will mostly use their MSTs to get rid of it. So you're free to set your back row. But this card starts everything. Send the plant monster, so you send the dandelion, get your tokens, and stack the deck.
Come here.
That is, so it stacks the deck. Sylvan Charity. Now this card, it's basically graceful charities for Sylvans. Look at the top 3 cards and return 2 to the top of the deck from your hand. That is better than graceful charity because you don't lose 2 cards. But yeah, there was a reason why this card was $25 when it came out. Yeah, this card really gets the cards that you need. If you don't have the field spell, you could easily get it from that. But this card is really the highlight of the deck. It's just one of the best cards to play. You have to play this. If you don't play this, you don't have a sylvan deck. Now for the last card, Darkhold.
Okay.
Darkhold. It's Darkhold. If it doesn't get, like I said with Warning, if it doesn't get banned in July, it'll probably stay. But if not, I can easily find another replacement. But Darkhold, it just gets rid of whatever they have, anything annoying.
Yep.
Well, now on to the extra deck. Now, what do we have for the extra deck? Let me start with synchros. Alright. What we have Formula Synchro. It's pretty good. I like it just to get rid of. It's alright. Going to other cards, like my bigger synchro monsters that I have in here. It's so-so. Stardust Dragon.
We all know what that does.
Just because it's a Stardust Dragon. But yeah, Stardust, it just stops destruction. Iron Chain, it's okay. I don't really use it often. It's just there just as a last resort. But mostly it won't see much play. And Leo. Ooh. Leo. It's a big monster. I like it. You can enter your battle phase and just without the fear of being deprisoned or something. You can't be targeted until main phase 2. So that's it. And it's a really big beat stick at 3100.
Yeah, 31.
But yeah, it's pretty big. Now to Exceed. Starting off that Gusto Phoenix. Yeah, it's okay. It's an easy rank 2. If they have no mods that can attack twice, it's fine. But, Zen mains for defensive plays.
Do you prefer Zen mains or do you prefer Fortune Tune?
I like Zen mains. It's one of my personal favorites. And Levier. for Spore and stuff. It's more of a defensive player. It's so-so. It might not see much play. I might, but overall, I like it. What do we have next? We have Master of Blades, another card. If it's targeted, destroy the card. So it's overall it's pretty good. 27 beat stick. Oreo. The High Arbiter. This card it's the main Ixie for this deck. Every deck needs to play at least one or two of them. If you don't have at least one, it's kind of sloppy. But yeah. What are we? Next we have number 11, big guy. It's just you'll go into either this or Draco Sack most of the time when you're making rank 7s. But this, take your opponent's monster if they have something threatening. So you just go ham with it. Next, Draco Sack. Now, Draco Sack, it's defensive for the most part in the deck. Just bring out the tokens so you can just work on getting out High Arbiter. Or just
Making the play.
Yeah, just making a play. It's overall, you'll see this everywhere. So, rank 8s. We have Hieratic Sun Dragon. Played at 1. It's
Pop everything.
yeah. I mean, I like having my hand in field, so I might only play this if I really need to. So it's okay. And I don't even have to use it for its effect. It's just a 3K beat stick. So it's really good. This, I'll say Sylvan High Protector. It's really good defensive monster, 32 defense.
And the last one.
It's mostly just protection. Its effect is okay. It's not the best. And honestly, this doesn't really get much play either. But it's really good defensively. So.
And the final card?
And the final card is number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon.
Yeah.
The card is ridiculous. So, if I'm playing against hands or something, I'll negate the hand's effect and I gain 1,000 basically. This really stops a lot of decks because, especially hands, because during the battle phase their effects resolve and he'll just gain 1,000. So
that's
it's
good.
Just man, and then it really stops the hand too. So I can just keep swinging.
Alright.
Is there anything else you want to say about the deck?
The deck overall, it's really good when you can get the stuff off that you need to. Like, once the deck starts going, it really, it's hard to stop it. Unless you can stop one of the big monsters or the field spell, you're just gonna have to take it.
If you could give MVP to one card in that deck, who would you give it to?
MVP, it would have to be Would have to be sylvan charity.
Graceful charity.
Graceful charity.
Yep.
That's all I have to say. Graceful charity.
All right, guys. This is Noah from Team 1 and signing out.